I accept this on behalf of We Do It Together and our excellent board of directors. Some who are here tonight, please give a wave. Dana Archer, Sandra Lucchese, Paul Nelson, Carol Polikoff, Shelby Stone, and Hannah Webb. And of course, our founder, Chiara, as well as our advisory board, which is 48 members strong. My wife, Ellen, has been reminding me all week that I should consider this award more aspirational than merit-based. My partner, Ron Yerxa, and I have a somewhat modest record of accomplishment as far as producing films with women directors. Still, I want to acknowledge tonight the great women directors that we've worked with: Valerie Ferris, Mary Pasatko, Emily Topper, and Tricia Ziff. Thank you. Also, I want to say to the many other women directors we plan to work with, please bring it on. Ron and I are proud to be associated with The Leftovers, and I want to applaud Damon Lindelof and HBO for their deep commitment to hiring women directors for the series. Congratulations to Mimi Leader, Leslie Winka-Glatter, Michelle McLaren, and Nicole Cassell for their stellar direction. I also wanted to mention, as a governor of the Academy, how much respect I have for Dawn Hudson and Cheryl Boone Isaac and their tireless efforts in opening the doors to a more diverse membership. We all know that Hollywood needs to make more movies with women directors and diverse directors and on subjects that feature diversity. We also know that the Academy is overwhelmingly white and male, and those numbers have to change. Thank you. All of us on the board are very excited to be part of We Do It Together and have high hopes for the various ways we will contribute to the cause of promoting and supporting women filmmakers. It's an organization that recognized a serious problem in our industry and is determined to do something about it. The guiding force behind this effort is Chiara Tilesi. Thank you, Chiara, for proactively stepping forward to help rectify an untenable situation. And thank you for asking me to join the cause. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Chiara.
Hello, everybody. Well, thank you, Albert, for the beautiful introduction. And thank you once again to the Alliance of Women Directors. In particular, I would like to thank Jennifer, who has been an inspiration for all of us, and Shaki for believing in We Do It Together since the beginning. I'm very happy to be here today and to have the opportunity to illustrate why a vast group of women and men from Hollywood and all around the world felt the need to create and support a non-profit film production company that will produce movies by women, about women, but dedicated to everyone. This is the first time that something like this has happened, and this is the first time that we do it together. Because of the limited ways women are portrayed in the media all around the world, and how this affects our culture and contributes to create even more gender inequality. Nowadays, we learn and spread culture through screens, so it is extremely important what type of content we as filmmakers produce. A study reported in Variety magazine in 2015 shows that most common female roles are determined in relation to those characters they marry, give birth to, or sleep with. Basically, as we are mainly girlfriends, wives, and or mothers. And usually the girlfriend or wife isn't particularly clever, but extremely beautiful, and more important, much younger. The mother instead is usually a victim. In 2015, only 14% of protagonists in top grossing films were women. That means that 86% of the story we are telling in movies are about men. They become the society heroes, leaders, and eventually our much older husbands. The cultural power of a society lies in its diversity. We Do It Together, non-profit film production, wants to produce more stories about women like Erin Brockovich, Frida Kahlo, Rosa Parks, just to mention a few, or the ordinary story of a woman that goes through the challenges of life. Because when we watch these movies, men and women are not only entertained, but they feel empowered. And when in a society you stimulate the sense of empowerment, society evolves. Since 2002, the numbers have changed slightly, but only for the worse. A study made by the University of Southern California states that among the 100 top films of 2014, only 15.8% of content creators working as directors, writers, and producers were women. Women only accounted for 1.9% of directors, 11.2% of writers, and 18.9% of producers. Put it differently, only 2 women directed across the top 100 films of 2014. This is not different from 2013, and worse than 2007, 3 female directors across the top 100 films. Only 28 women have worked as directors across the top 700 films from 2007 to 2014. In 2014, no female actors over the age of 45 performed a lead or a co-lead role. So let me ask you, if women are not hired to create content and contribute their perspective in movies, how can stories about women be told and produced? We Do It Together, our 501c3 non-profit production company, has decided to take action and produce movies with women, about women, but for everyone. This unprecedented model will allow us to have access to money from governments, grants, foundations, sponsor, and private donation. The fact that its structure is a non-profit allows us to reinvest the profit, creating a revolving and self-sustaining system. If it takes a village to raise a baby, then it definitely takes a village to produce a movie by women and about women. And that's the reason why that all together with our prestigious international board of directors and advisory board have decided to take action and create a movement through movies with the ultimate goal of shifting the cultural paradigm. We Do It Together is convinced that one day the parity between men and women will be the rule and not the exception. Only together we will create a new culture where men and women will be considered equals and will finally have a gender-blind society. If we can dream it together, we can do it together. Thank you very much.